Hello, everybody. This is Living in a World of Darkness, the New Hope venue. Today we have a scene in the Brooklyn Baronial Freehold. Brooklyn Baronial Freehold is actually one of those freeholds that is not visited a lot because people, the people of Brooklyn is usually are there for two things. One is tournaments. Two is for cleaning the place up because the Boggins loves to be there. When there's a lot of Boggins, there's less of other kids because Boggins get angry when people, you know, clean the place that when Boggins starts cleaning. It's the second floor of an apartment building, uh, and it is known with its crazy, crazy, crazy clean look. Even the streets in the freehold looks like you can, put something and eat on the floor. The Baronial Freehold is actually it's like a small village. There are no walls around it. There are no castle like in the photo. It's just a couple buildings coming near together and like a very small town. Terry, for a couple of reasons, for being here for a long time, like every day, Terry comes here. Um, Terry does some business. Terry does what's Terry usually. Actually, it's hard to say Terry does what Terry is told. So I'm gonna say Terry helps Jared
I mean,
in.
Terry does sort of do what she's told. She
Okay,
does tend to put her own creative spin on it, but you know,
how early Terry arrives today?
uh, let's make a willpower check actually to see how awake she is today. Of course, I don't have her sheet up yet. God damn it. You know what? I'm just gonna say that she is reasonably on time. She is actually 5 minutes early. Um, Carrying her usual bag that's sort of filled at this point with Red Bull, and holding a actually two triple espressos.
Two triple espresso is extremely wise for what Terry does every day. Now, so Jarek's room, when I say room, it's like a very small home, very small house that he has. Like it has only like three rooms. It's like um, probably like one of the rooms is being used for armory, another one is being used for like people taking notes, writing notes, and another one is basically used for his office. Um, and Terry is basically welcomed by the very few guards that Brooklyn has. Um, and they like first were giving her weird looks in the beginning, but now they're used to Terry. Like there's no xenophobia in Brooklyn as much as other places, like in Bronx actually. But they were giving Terry looks because of Terry's reputation. But the more Terry spends time, uh, it's just that the feeling of Terry becoming one of them gets more real. So basically, people just nodding for working because like these people are also like uh, probably saving time from their works to just to be here to make sure everything is okay. Um, and what is Terry doing, or like is Terry going near Sir Jared immediately?
um, she is. I'm just gonna do the stamina check real quick. A moment. Yeah, she's good. Sort of. Um, so she yawns as she walks in and is like greeting the guards. Hey, Paul, how's your family? And hey, come up with another name.
Judas.
Oliver. Hey,
Terry!
Yo, hi, morning.
My man, how's it going?
I mean, same old, same old. What can I say, you know?
I am quite happy to hear that you are same old, same old.
I, like, you see those wrinkles? Oi. I had a crazy night last night, actually. The bar was just exploding. I don't know where all these people come from. I don't know how long they will be even fitting in my bar. I might have to hire an extra bouncer. But, here we are, bright and early, fresh and shiny, stuff like that. As she kind of, empties the first triple espresso and then throws it in a bin. Probably
T-
misses and grunts as the cup kind of bounces out again.
you're here. You're here a bit early today. I'm quite surprised.
Mm, you know, uh, I um, I was awake a little earlier, so I actually caught an earlier subway. So surprise, surprise. Let's make Sir Jack proud today, don't we? You know.
Well, he also arrived early today
Ah,
for. No, he arrived like at like 5 in the morning.
Jesus. Is that guy even
Yeah, I saw him sleep a couple times.
here?
No, it was like
Wait, you went to his
uh
house? That's kind of sneaky.
no
I
no
like
no no
it. Oh,
no. He kind of like he's like no, not like that. As in like he was in one of the missions in No Land. You know, like we were resting. I saw him sleep a couple times, but like
uh,
it's not that much.
yeah. Oh well. One day, one day I'll be here earlier than he is. I promise you.
Well, I hope you will be. But you heard there's a new bard coming to the town.
New Bart?
Yeah, it seems like one of those wandering bards.
Okay. Uh,
It's just
I guess. I mean,
like basically a satyr is how do I say this? Someone who just goes around and gathers dross.
okay. Well, it wouldn't happen to be called Klaus, right? Because then we can make an awesome song about it. It's about Santa Claus is coming to town.
No, I don't think so. Sadly,
Yeah, that's a shame. Well, nah. Guess I'll go and see what's on the menu today, right? You know.
have fun.
Yeah. Terry will, just gives sarcastically he gives like two thumbs up, like yay, and we'll move on. And she'll just enter Sir Derek's office, like you know, as you
See,
do, not knocking, just boonk.
after you knock, like someone says, like come
No,
in.
she doesn't knock.
Oh, she just immediately just enters, and like Sir
Yeah.
Jarek like, raises his head. What happened to knocking?
One moment, I'll ask him. And Terry will, open the door and just looks at, hey, you guys heard of a guy named Knocking and you know what happened to him?
Sir Jerry's like closes his one eye and still looking at Terry.
Oh, okay, check. And she'll close the door and says, I'm not quite sure. The guards have never heard of a guy named Knocking. So that might be a mystery that's, well, either we'll have to solve or will remain a mystery forever.
It probably will remain a mystery. Please have a sit, Terry.
As you wish, O noblest of knights. And then Terry will sit down and, start on the second triple espresso.
You're drinking too much espresso, but I can't judge you for it.
I mean, this is my first.
I'm sure. Uh, so I actually got a late news, some news yesterday. So I came
There's a
early
satyr in
today.
town.
Well, yes, I heard about I heard about her, but that wasn't the reason I was here.
Ah, damn it.
I don't think when there's like I'm not that type of knight that who arrives when there's a satyr bard
I
is around.
mean, you could totally be that guy, you know. But hey,
I prefer being the guy that I am.
boring. Okay, but sure,
You're
news.
you're boring. He says like like he's not yelling, but like it was friendly. Like when he says like you're boring.
No, you are really.
Um. So it seems this lady wants to do some you know um, performances, and she's looking for places to sing. We offered common ground, and she is probably going to cast Vesta's blessing. Now this needs to be told to everyone. Therefore, I was thinking about sending you to
Uh,
near. What's up?
you're making me the messenger boy. Oi.
Yes, you are going to be the best of messengers, boy, today.
This punishment gets harder every day. Soon I'll be fetching coffee girl. I don't
N-
know.
No, soon you will wear an armor and go to Talane Land. No Catane Land.
She'll look at him.
That was a joke.
You need to work on your punchline.
I will try that. But basically, it's been a long time since you have been here, and you didn't even met with the Dame Iris and Sir Alistair. So it seems that it's going to be today. You're
Sir,
going to meet with. Pardon?
sir who?
Sir Thomas. Sir Thomas Lightbringer, not Alistair. Alistair is. Uh, Sir Thomas Lightbringer and Dame
He'll toss
Haven.
a Red Bull towards Derek. Here, you sound like you need it.
Yes, I think it would be good to have that. He drinks the Red Bull. Now, and you actually will talk with Sindri. You know Sindri?
I
He's the leader of the.
know him. Yeah, totally. Like awesome chick, great legs for days.
Yeah, I heard this Grump Redcap has a huge legs and quite nice of them.
Eh,
Okay, he kind of writes a note, and like there's three letters. Dame Iris Havensby in Commons Ground. Sir Thomas Lightbringer in Pride's Fall. And like he starts to write like where those freeholds are. And the Sindri, I don't know where he is. You can ask around at the people in the common ground to learn where probably the Sindri are. Sindri and his Corby of Redcaps are. The They are actually quite nice individuals. They just don't like me that much. But I think you and your skills can invite them. They are a group of Red Cap that stays in this place because the Baron thinks they are useful to have around. Can you do this? Do you think you're capable of sending this very important three letters?
I mean, it's not about whether I think I'm capable of doing this, it's whether you think that this poor, insignificant little puka is capable of delivering these life or death messages to others.
True, I think I will deliver them myself.
Good idea.
Yeah.
I'll stay here and guard the fort.
Yeah, you should totally do that as he hands the like he's handing the like the things while he says like yeah, you should totally do that.
Terry is looking at the letters that he's kind of holding in front of her. What?
He's still like holding the letters.
Yeah, good luck. Attaboy. She'll put her feet on like the desk that she's sitting at.
He like with finger like pushes like tries to push the Defeat Terry, not here, and these are yours to send these three individuals. As he like gives a paper that like writes the two of them's addresses, not the third one.
Terry will look exasperated at it and is like, "Oh, your wish is my command as always, O noble knight of Brooklyn."
And the Flaming Falcon.
And the Flaming Falcon. Caw, caw.
Um, Sir Jarek Dean Epgoodian.
Really? You want everything? Jeez.
I do want everything. That's like I don't think you actually know what I want. So why
Well,
not before we enter
do
this
you want?
peace
You
and
know what?
order?
Fuck it. No, 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 no. I'm gonna use my book of power on him
Okay, go on, do it.
because that sounds like fun and it isn't a confrontation. So,
It's a good one. It's a good one. Your difficulty will be 9.
oh boy.
You're trying to do this to a troll or flaming
Yeah,
falcon.
yeah,
Good
yeah,
luck.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I
But if
need
you succeed, I will be like, yeah.
willpower roll. Diff 8 and now diff 9. Okay.
Good listener. Let's go with 8.
Okay.
You can spend a willpower if you want to.
I got a success.
What do you want to ask?
Well, that was the question.
What do you want? Well, Terry, what do I want is quite simple. I want a world where there is justice, hope, and order. And I want
What you really want?
justice, hope, order, and love.
Oh boy. Here I was hoping you would say what I really want is a bouncy castle. You never fail to disappoint my investments. Oh, noble knights. Oh well.
Oh,
These three letters it is.
I didn't knew that you had investments on me.
Mm, you know. Oh well, a girl can dream. And
Keep
then
dreaming.
she'll
Maybe
make
one day
like,
they will
you
happen.
know, she'll make like the most elaborate bow as she opens the door, holds the letters, and it's just like ta-ta, and just kind of runs away before you can say anything because she likes to have the last word in, and the door will close.
Like when the door is closing, while the door is closing, if he is looking at him, he just winks and says, "Keep dreaming." Shot. It's like closed. And he was going to say, "Keep dreaming. Maybe one day it will happen." Terry, you're
Yes.
unseelie.
Yes.
Something that he said made you like when you got outside. You just like shivered for a second when he said like, "I want peace, order,
Oh yeah.
love." Like that's not something that happens to you though. It's just like when a Sealy talks that good Sealy bullshit, it's just like, yeah, cool, I guess. But like when he said it, when he said, "I want peace, justice, order, and love," you just felt uncomfortable even more because, like I always say, when you're around a flaming falcon, you are a bit uncomfortable. There's
Hmm.
just like that uncomfortableness with it. That just made you feel more uncomfortable for some reason.
Probably because it's like his true desire, because he answered truthfully.
Maybe.
Or at
Who
least
knows?
that's what Terry is thinking. She's like,
Hmm.
ugh, ugh. She actually kind of, does that when she's like walking out. She's like, "Ugh, so noble. Ugh. Oh, my lady, please let me hold the door for you." Like she's sort of doing that as she's walking past like the guards. Like, you know.
Terry, what the fuck is going on? Like the guy who's like,
Uh,
there's like Puka guard. He's like looking at Terry and like what the fuck is going on?
I ate something wrong today, and it's sort of, doesn't sit well with me.
I told you shouldn't eat all those taters.
I mean, they're nice and yummy, and they taste like gummy bears. And I like gummy bears.
One of the thing Terry realizes is just like everyone thinks Terry is having all the sex in the world. Like, I don't like I realize it's
Why
because
do people think
Alistair,
that?
I think I don't know if you realize like even the Alistair and Jared was like, yeah, like like do this, like yeah, have fun with the staters, blah blah blah. I think like, and now this guy just said like, oh, don't eat the staters. Like this is not planned; it just happened. So I presume like everyone is like, man, Terry is getting every day.
He doesn't even want to every day. Like, how the fuck no? She wouldn't be
Like
able to
yeah,
stay standing if like that is also part of her like daily routine. Oi.
another thing is like Terry isn't really all about that as well. So
At all, no.
like that's weird. But yeah, people like Terry gets like that. Like maybe it's frustrating for Terry. I don't know, but like a lot of people is like, yeah, all the old damn satyrs, Terry.
I mean, to be fair, Terry, if she even knows that people are saying this about her, she's more than likely fine with people thinking this because it's not a bad rep to have, you know.
Yeah, all them satyrs is the best rep.
So yeah, no, she'll just continue on her way. Oh, by the way, have you seen someone called Siri
Sindri,
Sindri? That's the name, and she kind of looks at the. Oh wait, it was written right there. Yeah, Sindri. Yeah, you happen to see her? I have a love letter from Sir Jarek to her. Uh huh.
the
Do you
Sindri
want to talk
is
with her?
the freehold that leads to the Taranar, and there's like a big forest where people can do hunting.
Yeah, sure.
That's the place where him and his gang goes every morning to do hunting for glamour.
Okay, check. Yeah, I have three love letters to deliver from Sir Jarek, so ta-ta, motherfucker.
See you later, Terry. Old damn satyrs, yo.
I
Give us some
mean,
fucking clues one day, okay? Like, just leave some to us.
it's not for me. It's for Sir Jarek, who holds my undying loyalty until my punishment is served.
God damn it, Terry. Old damn satyrs. Like the guy's like looking at the guard near him. He's like, dude, I heard Terry is like five satyrs at the same time, man. It's like, jeez.
Why is this a thing? Oh well.
I always see like really like three characters like in few days past was like don't get old damn satyrs, Terry. But so like I think like this just happened as living sensation of a stupid rumor that appeared for dumbass reasons.
It's fine, yo. It's probably because he
Okay,
works in a bar, and I don't know, whatever. But yeah,
people tend to have like low like not low opinions, but like this like very open-minded opinions about bartenders.
yeah.
I think maybe that comes from there. But who you are going near first?
Well, since this one guy appears to only be there in the morning hunting, and else she has to find him again, let's first go there.
Okay, you have been actually in Taranar. I think like you went like you saw the dragons with the Donna
Yeah,
when you had your guitar.
yeah.
But you know that Freehold was actually from Brooklyn. So you enter that like the you enter not Freehold. Sorry, you the Deep Dreaming.
Uh-huh.
Near Dreaming. Yes, Near Dreaming. So like you basically enter that trod and you know the forest, but like the issue is the forest is actually quite big and there's like a bunch of creatures are there. So this may be a bit dangerous for Terry. Does Terry has any way to track these people down?
Lol. Let me check. But no. 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 No.
Any creative way come in Terry's mind to find these people?
Mm,
Or just staring at the woods?
I'm looking over at my sheets and I'm like, she's just gonna whistle for her bike, and it's like, so
The bike immediately comes in.
do you happen to know? Do you happen to know how to track?
So let's check the sheet of Hagrid's bike.
Like, do you have some sort of a magical tom-tom, like, navigator thing going on?
Um, let's check the sheet of Hagrid's bike.
Well, I don't have it, so
I think it's in your sheets.
No.
I am sure it was.
I mean, maybe then I didn't see it, but I didn't see
Oh
it.
no, you didn't put it on your sheet.
I didn't ever received it.
Oh, oh
I
no.
never got it. Like, that one time when you were like, "Oh, when you whistle, it comes." I was like, "Oh, really? That's cool."
Like
I
I
never
made you pay like
got it.
bunch of XP for this, and like we didn't put the sheet on this motherfucking thing on your. God,
No,
okay.
I was just like, "Okay, yeah, yeah, cool. I have a bike." I didn't know anything. Like,
I sent you like its stats to from I think Facebook. No, no, I'm pretty sure I did, but
I'm pretty
okay.
sure you didn't, or at least that I didn't see it. Let's just say it like that.
Okay, let me actually check the my Google Doc because I may have the documents there. Because like I know the powers that the Terry's motorcycle has, for example. Like I know
Well,
like it
glad
has
you
like
do. I was like, okay, I will probably have to discover them in character. This is fine.
okay, we will basically build it together after the scene because like I thought I was like on your it was in your free it was in the thing, but okay. Seems this is a mistake that we did together. I did myself not together, sorry.
I mean, I just
Um
assumed, like, okay, I now have a flying motorcycle. That's about everything to it. I didn't.
no
There was more
no
to
you
it.
it had like double speed, it had like
Wow.
uh flying armor, like bunch of shit on it, but okay.
It's
So
cool.
I think it had like wits too as well, so like it could have come near you when you whistle. um your motorcycle is like looking like like it says beep beep. That's no.
Oh, okay.
Like your motorcycle has yes and no, which is like beep yes, beep beep no.
Poof. Creative way for Terry to. Hmm. You know what? She's just gonna shout through the
Mhm.
forest. Free burgers!
Roll me dex. No, roll me 1d2.
Oh God.
Actually, roll me 1d10.
Uh-huh.
Let's see who's gonna come in.
Oh boy. I got a 4.
You kind of hear a roar of a bear.
Mm-mm. Just to be sure, Terry will get on her motorcycle and be like, "Yeah, let's go up a little."
Like you go up a little and you see like a bear like coming towards like where you yell like a roar.
Well, that didn't work out, did it? Terry will sort of say to the motorcycle.
Beep beep.
Uh, you
You
know what?
can.
She's gonna shout "Free bear" to like the forest again because the
You
red cap eats everything. So
mhm. Roll me wits, quick wits.
wits. I believe Terry had wits 4.
With no specialty.
No, I keep forgetting. Shush you. Shush you. Nope. Fail.
Okay. You you say like free bear, free bear. Nothing happens, and then like the motorcyclist just like does bip bip, and then starts to fly
Oh,
on the around the forest, basically for Terry to like look down and see what the fuck is
yeah.
going on.
Yeah, sure. Terry will kind of lean over the edge as they're flying. She like if she can't find them from the air, she's probably just gonna wait at like because they said they were here in the morning,
Hmm.
so she might just wait at the entrance because eventually they'll come out, right?
Exactly, but roll me perception alertness if you can see them.
My perception alertness is decent. That's what I said. It's decent. I did to check. That's a 10, an 8, and a 10.
You do see them. They are hunting a big creature. They like already hunted. They're just cutting its toes and cutting its teeth.
Oh,
There's four of them.
oh.
They're like one thing is weird though. Like there's not a lot of blood around them for some reason.
It's because they already
They're
did it. Ew.
maybe they already eaten it, or maybe they washed themselves near the river.
Hmm.
There's a river near the where they're doing what they're doing.
Yeah.
So there's four red caps. One of them is like this very green skin, bunch of teeth. Let me find its photo because I. This is one of them. It is like a very short red cap, like holding a spear. Um, it's very nice, like not very like a powerful. It doesn't look like a very powerful one. It looks like a very scrawny one. Um, the other one is again green and he looks a bit intimidating. Intimidating. His there's some like you don't know what, but like there might be like some bones coming out of it from his like out like the from his back. Okay, I am gonna find this photo from here. Golden. Yes, here because sorry for not showing the photos very fastly.
Fine. That's
Um, this is your
fine.
description of the dude is this one that moves.
Hmm.
Um, he is he looks grumpy, one of those like grumpy people.
Hmm.
So what are you doing while they're like finishing their hunt?
Uh, lowering, and like at a point where they can see Terry and can but out of reach because you never know they are hunting after all.
Mhm.
Terry will just honk the horn. Toot toot.
Who dat?
Yo, it's Yahoy. I'm Terry.
The
I
guy
have
like message from who?
my noble lord that I like to call Sir Jarek.
Like the one of the dude like the that's not in the photo kind of looks at the Sindri and says like what the fuck like the what the hell Guians want from us? Boss, do you know about this shit? And the guy's like, I don't know. Let's see. What's the message, Puka?
I don't know. It's in a pretty envelope though. And she'll reach down so that she can hand the envelope to them. She'll actually do it with her toes because why the fuck not? She does have the dexterous toes, so she probably kicked off her shoes. They're probably in the side span of the bike.
Mm-hmm. Well, Nice toes. As he like takes the uh takes the thing and looks like starts to open the note.
Thank you. And the toes will
Um,
little wave as he puts him back on the bike.
he kind of like looks at the note and says, "He expects us to join this bar thing with the Westa's blessing. You know anything about this girl?"
I heard there was gonna be a big party with some satyr bards. I mean,
Satyr.
sounds like there's gonna be a lot of stuff, food,
Hmm.
you know, place where you can, get lucky.
Lucky how?
Hey, you're asking me.
Yes, I am asking you.
There'll be shitloads of money laying around everywhere. And she's like rolling her eyes, like, really, you're asking a puka?
The the guy is like, there's like this female recap, and she will say like, I think she I think she speaks about the food, father. This is the female recap, and this is the other one. It is like big dude.
Terry will applaud. Yay!
Um, Tell Sir Jarek we will be there, and we're not honored but happy by his request that he didn't forget us.
Amazeballs. I will let him know. I'm sure he'll be extremely pleased.
You want some toes? Is he like, this is
I got
giant
10.
toes?
I got 10 toes. That's more than enough, as Terry, kind of looks the other way, just, in case. No, no, no. You
Well,
can have the toes all to yourself, like at a big breakfast.
okay, Terry. Your name is Terry, right?
Yep. Nope. Maybe.
Yes or no?
No. Of course it's
That
not.
means yes. That means yes. He's like, God
And
damn
live
it,
another
Puka.
winner. I mean, don't blame me for being me. I'm sure a lot of people blame you for being you, and you don't like that either.
I like this girl, the way she speaks. Are you on Sealy, by the way?
Totally not. I'm the most silly person you'll ever meet in your life. Besides maybe Sir Derek, because he's honest, noble, and just, and cares about all those things.
Yeah, we're on Sealy as well. So, if you want toes, just let us know.
I'll keep it in mind. Thank you.
See you later, Terry. We heard about what you did in the, what the fuck his name is, those? You defended the Unsealy Code, like the one of the, like the dog, the, like they call him the dog. Maybe she heard while they were speaking among each other. The little scrawny guy, and the dog says, she was defending the Unseelie Code and rights in Bronx in front of Dame Cartia. And then the Simbi says, yeah, the dog says you defended the Unseelie. So
I would
you're good and
never,
welcome here.
I would never ever do such a thing. I am a loyal servant of Sir Derek ever since I abducted him in that same event.
Oh, nice. But we didn't say that.
Terry will just laugh. Well, you didn't hear it from me either.
So if you don't want toes, we're gonna hunt another boss, another beast. You gonna join?
Well, unfortunately, I have more duties to attend to. I would love to join, but time is money, and we all know how Sealy feel about money or true love. I can never get those apart from each other.
You make the four of them laugh, and they say like, "See you later, Terry. Bye bye."
And Terry will, honk the horn of the bike. I still need to give a name, and will then fly off.
You fly off with the bike, and um, basically, go back, I presume, to the entrance of the trot.
Yep,
You are in the real world again, the gray world.
yep. And Terry will be thanking her bike, and will be like, "Yeah, I'll call you later. No, I go with public transport right now." And she'll make her way to the next person on the list.
But when you say like I will go with the public transport, Terry's bike just says beep beep.
Yeah, I know it sucks.
But who is the next person? Is it the one in the bar, the known as the common ground, or freehold known as the Pride's Fall?
She'll go to the bar first.
Okay, you know this bar. You have been in this bar. This is the bar of Jaina. Now, you know Jaina. She is that hot bartender, troll bartender in the Brooklyn, and it seems business is going well. A lot of folks come and go here. Uh, they do bunch of stuff. It's either music or playing card games, all that jazz. And the troll kind of like raises his hands to Terry, and he says, and she says, "Manticore milk."
Always.
And then she pours some Manticore milk to Terry and gives it to Terry.
Terry will sigh. She really wanted the coffee, but she will drink the Manticore milk.
Manticore milk is an alcohol that's named
Oh,
after something that no one knows,
oh,
but it's just called Manticore milk. It's a white alcohol.
okay. Drinking on the job sounds perfect. Oh boy.
It's not
Oh boy.
that. It's not that strong.
I mean, still drinking on the
Yeah,
job.
it is. It is. It is. It is. It is Terry thing to do.
I mean, not necessarily. Terry does usually take her job extremely serious. She would not drink on the job.
Okay.
But, she did say yes to it. And yeah, even though that was totally a Puka thing, she will drink the milk like a motherfucker.
The Jaina is just looking around and like working at her bar in the morning, and there is this like great sword that's called that everyone knows it's called paddle. And she is just like looking around, making sure there's no problems going on, and she just looks, trollish as always.
hmm who was Terry supposed to deliver the message to here again?
Dame Dame Iris.
Oh, great. Yes. So she'll look around and then kind of, leans over to Jaina and it's like, you happen to see like Dame Pretty Flower? Dame
I
Tulip.
she's like shaking her head. No, I don't know who that is.
Oh, come on. Rose?
Iris.
Dandelion? Oh, yeah, that was the name. I completely forgot it.
Dame Iris. Yeah, she's upstairs. Actually, she's talking with one of the business owners in Queens.
Okay, I'll wait because I don't know. Could you like notify her that I don't want to step on any toes? I
Oh,
just
it's completely okay. Like she usually keeps that place as a place of business, but like it's still, how do I say it? She doesn't like, how do I say, keep that place as like her own room, so you can totally go her that near her.
I mean, if she's in a conversation with someone, I'd hate to be the one to interrupt it. But well, if you say so,
I mean,
Terry will just. throw the milk
Mhm.
backwards, and drink it all in one, and it's like nice. But you should add like a shot of probably
Tequila?
rum to it.
Okay, I will try that one. I think it would be cool. Thank you for the tip.
Yeah, yeah, no problem. You're welcome.
If Dame wanted to be alone, she would be alone in the back room. So it's okay. I
Uh,
think she did it before. I know she did it
uh,
before. I mean,
uh. If this all goes the way I'm afraid it's gonna go, then I might need another one of these. But then, with rum.
you're from Bronx, right?
Yeah? No?
It's not, it's
No,
not
no,
gonna
actually, I'm not from the Bronx. I come from California. Did you see my tan?
it's not gonna go the way you think it will go. Just go and meet with her.
And yeah, Terry will head upstairs and we'll look for the right room to enter.
When you like go upstairs, there is this there's not a lot of rooms. There's only one room, but there's also like the tables that everyone is sitting, and you see the she takes your attention because she is actually quite beautiful, as most she are. Now the Demiris is actually speaking with someone, and it's a Selkie from Queens that you know that runs like a healing, like she sells healing sandwiches. And is she gonna pry to their conversation, or she will just wait?
I mean, Terry is naturally curious, so she'll walk up, like basically just within hearing distance, kind of making herself sort of, quote
Mhm.
unquote known, but be like not really respectful, but on the brink of being respectful. So, but also on the brink of hearing. So, yeah,
Okay. Roll me perception awareness.
that is a 10, a 9, and a 7.
The This is the conversation that you hear because you rolled three successes. Um, Demiris seems to be someone who is a business owner, and she thinks about investing. And basically, the conversation goes as, well, with my investments, I think that your business will thrive quite well in Queens. As you know, there's a lot of need in Queens. And with my backing and with my connections, there may be many things that you can do. I personally think that you might even triple your own earnings. Now, the Selkie, on the other hand, is a just response to the Myers. I heard that your connections in Jersey does not work with you anymore that much. I know that you have connections here and with Sir Thomas, but I think I may have problems with Jersey if I start doing business with you. I don't want to lie to you, Dame. That's why I came here to tell you from firsthand that may be the reason why I won't be able to do business with you. The Dame will take a deep breath and say, well, that is, of course, your choice. I am quite happy that you accepted the Manticore milk, but if that's how it is, I wish you good luck in your future endeavors. And basically, the Selkie will get up and she will nod at Terry and fuck off. And Dame Iris is actually looking around and sees Terry close to them, and she actually looks at Terry.
And once again, Terry will make a flourishing bow that shows that she has absolutely no etiquette, but hey, A for trying, right? A for effort. And she'll say, from great heights I have come, as the noble Sir Jarek has given me a message for you to deliver. Wait, no, he's given me a message to deliver to you. That's the right way. There we go. I can do this. And she'll, you know, hand over the message.
Would you like to sit?
Well, if the noble lady is offering, how could I possibly refuse? But yet I must. You know, etiquette absolutely, like, totally does not allow me to sit in front of a gorgeous lady such as yourself. At
you,
least not on the chair, and she'll bump on the ground.
I don't mind you sitting on the chair, please. I don't want. I would rather you sit in the chair and not on the ground. It will look strange.
Yeah, well, I'm from the Bronx. We do things a bit different there, especially a poor little commoner like myself.
I'm sure even in Bronx this would be a bit out of place. But hello, Terry Waters, I presume.
Absolutely not.
Well, I am Dame Arian Savensby. It is a pleasure to meet with you.
Yeah, I find it tedious as well.
She smiles. Do you really rather to be on your way?
Absolutely. I hate to waste any more of your time.
I really didn't mean that, but the if you don't want to sit, please, you don't need to, and you can just leave if you wish to. I don't want to
Terry
take.
will just plant her ass on the chair instead of on the ground.
Oh, okay. Would you like to drink something?
I would hate that.
Okay. She actually like goes towards the you know stairs and actually like not yells but raises her voice a bit. Jaina, Jaina, can we have one menstrual milk? And then she says like look she looks at Terry.
Mm, whatever you're suggesting.
Menstrual milk.
How could I possibly refuse a drink from such a beautiful lady as yourself?
you are you're so
I'm
nice.
too much. I know. I'm too much. I hear that every day. Like the moment I walk into Sir Jarek's office, he's like, Terry, 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 you are too much. And I say, yeah, I know, I know. I will leave your presence immediately, for I would not wish to take away any time that you have to like extend to have to put into your work. It's so important. And today he sent me out to deliver messages. I am so glad he did.
Um, I have heard some quite disturbing things, and I hope you are okay and soon you will be better.
Disturbing things. I absolutely devastated by these disturbing things that I do not know what you're talking about. I think I'm suffering from temporary memory loss.
I have heard that someone who you considered some type of friend turns out to be a bad individual that's working for the enemy. Therefore, I wish to offer my sympathies and hopefully that you will be better in the future, or you're
Terry
feeling.
Terry's face actually falters for a moment. Just the entire um, acting, all all the acting that she's doing, it just drops for a moment, and she does look sad for a moment, and just says, "That person was not a friend."
She nods.
And I hope that she'll be forgotten soon.
I hope so as well. Um, I hear that you actually run a bar in Bronx.
Best of bars.
The best of the attitude.
Of course, goes with the bar. Like, you should have seen me before I started working at the Mariners Bar. I was a timid little bird, afraid to spread my wings and fly. And look at me soaring like an eagle now. It's all because of the Mariners Bar. It's a great place.
Well, I should arrive one day, but I'm not very welcomed in Bronx.
Everybody's welcome at my bar.
Okay, I will keep that in mind. And the I thank you for delivering me this message. And actually, at that time, Jaina brings the drinks, and but she did put the thing you ask in your Manticore's milk.
Hmm.
And Jaina
So,
just says,
mhm.
"Yours is, the way you asked."
Ah, amazing. Have you tasted the difference?
I think it's quite well, like you said.
I think it just adds that little bit of extra oomph to it.
She nods. Well, I need to go back. Jaina just, runs back immediately to her bar.
Hmm.
Dame Iris says, "I again thank you for delivering me this message.
Of course, I will take up no more of your time. Not 1 minute extra.
Is there anything I can do?"
Yes, actually, you can. Which one do you like better? As Terry will hand her manticore milk to Dame Iris.
Dame kind of like sips the two of them and then shows the one that Terry advised.
Ha! I knew it. Puka tested. She approved.
The best
That,
best way of approving things,
I
or best
mean,
way of coming to conclusions.
everything is better when a puka is involved. Doesn't matter how, where, or what. When we're involved, things are always better. At least
I
spicier. We're
I will
very
keep it
spicy
in mind.
people. Hmm. Do that. We're a lovely bunch, puka. You can never go wrong with a puka. Can only go right. And
Don't
so,
trust the Piskies. Piskies are the worst.
I mean, I have a pixie bouncer. They're
Oh,
not half bad.
who's this Pixie Bouncer?
He's called Squire Ryder.
Roll me perception empathy.
Oh boy. And this is how she never got into the bar. Perception, empathy. Does good listener come into play with this?
Yes,
Does that mean I get 2 extra dice, or do I get a lower diff?
lower diff to 5.
Cool. I got 1, 2, 3, 4 successes. Tell me how you feel, how you really feel.
How
No, I
nice,
will not.
she says. How nice.
Oh wait, yeah, that's four
I have
successes.
heard about Squire Rider.
He is. He is a interesting personality, but you know what's with these kind of people? Once they're tied to you, they change entirely. Trust me.
I will keep that in mind. The
But
I am really sorry. I actually also should leave. I need to go to the near Dame Maven. So if there's any help I can do, please let me know.
I will keep it in mind. Give my and Sir Jarek's best regards to Dame Maven, and don't forget to drink your milk before you go. Milk is important, very important for your body. It's
Thank you.
very like, and it's like, oh boy, that's the second one already. If I get to drink more alcohol, Jarek will not be very pleased. But hey,
If I drink more alcohol, there may be murder.
that may be murder.
The Your cheeks are red, but you're not drunk.
Cool.
Like it doesn't affect. You just drink. Um, and now I think we have the last person.
Yep.
This freehold is a bit different than the ones that you have been in. This is like lesser of a less of a village, like a smaller village, and like there's like one troll and a bargain working. Uh, Basically, they have crops and like they're raising their crops. There's one Selkie who has a spear in his hand, and he actually also works with the crops. And his this is actually Sir Thomas Lightbringer, Ab Gwydion. He's also known as the mm, I don't if I can forget it. What was he known as? I'm opening the Brooklyn. He's also known as the Knight of the Yellow Light.
Okay.
So,
Mm.
what do you do when you enter this small but modest freehold?
She'll wait for a bit. Like basically walking up to the individuals working, but won't necessarily interrupt their work because work is really important. And Terry is not necessarily in a rush to get back.
Hmm. They do
First of all,
work.
she kind of enjoy being like out there, and then she kind of did enjoy the alcohol, but she's like, oh boy.
They kind of like they look at the door when you first arrive, and after like a couple minutes, the guy will come in with waters. Like he has like two waters in his hands, 2 cups of water. Like actually no, like this 1 liter of a water and like a 2 glass, and then she pours 1 glass. She pours the water to the glasses and extends it to Terry.
Okay, Terry will accept it.
Hello, I am Sir Thomas Lightbringer, Ab Gwydion. It is a pleasure to meet with you.
Sir Thomas Lightbringer of Gwydion, you are exactly the man I came to look for here. It is my honor, and it is an honor certainly to represent Sir Jarek Gwydion, and I am here to deliver a message written by his own hand into your care for you to read and to act upon in whatever way you please.
Oh, thank you a lot. Would you like some more water or anything to eat? We have
I
wine as well.
mm?
We have wine as well.
Oh, I would love wine.
He nods. Um, he goes and like brings a bottle and says, "Please have this as my gift."
Oh, uh,
We actually do our own wine in this place, and it is we try to sell it. It doesn't go a lot because we are not in the trade federation, but well, um, I believe this is a one of the best wines that we have ever made. So it's your first time here. I hope you in the future will come back more and
what is
be
my
our.
roll for? What's going to be the difficulty for my curiosity?
Do you have curiosity flaw?
Yes.
Uh, like, do you want to know how? Like, we tasted a bunch of
Like
wines, so like it
if
would
this
be
is a good wine and he's not part of the trade federation, then Terry and him can do business. So she
yeah.
really wants to taste it, but at the same
Difficulty
time
eight.
she's
Difficulty
working.
eight. Difficulty eight. Because yeah, I understand.
She's fine. Do
Yeah, but
that.
like that
Like
doesn't mean you can't sip it.
yeah, she'll actually do that. And she'll ask for like a corkscrew to screw off the cork, and she'll do the entire sniffing the cork first, and then sniffing the wine, and we'll finally just she will drink from the bottle, which is very inappropriate for like a proper wine tasting,
Hmm.
but she will take like a sip,
The
but
vine
she does
is
not
good.
spit, which
The
is also
vine. Oh, sorry. Go on. I thought you were done.
like basically when you're tasting wine, usually you spit it out, uh,
Hmm.
and then
I
you rinse
didn't
your.
do that.
Oh yeah, you do, because like basically if you have a wine tastery and you taste like 20 different kinds of wines, If you swallow every sip of it, you'll be drunk at the end, which means you won't be able to taste it very well anymore. So usually they spit it out. Terry does not in this case.
Okay. The wine is good. It's quite good actually. Like it's not the best, but it is good. One thing though, he actually like after you taste it, he says we actually have different wines because there is a river here, um, and the it's blessed with summer art. What
Really?
happens is that the yeah, it's a strange place, but like when we keep our um, apples that we raise or the apples or like the wine to keep them cold, it gives like feelings. It depends on the season. So the in the summer, it's all about regrowth and you know hot hot the pardon I forget my words and my apologies. It's all
Mhm.
about like the living the life to the fullest. So it makes you more open to new ideas. In spring, it's all about regrowth and the big new beginnings. So it actually makes you open to new beginnings. In autumn, it actually gives you this vibe of thinking about your actions a bit more. In winter, it's about the end. So it helps, like, it doesn't push you to make the end, but it makes you more, courageable to make hard decisions in a more subtle way.
So does that mean for Terry right now?
No, he
Okay.
didn't give the one that would affect her without her permission.
That would have been, but oi, that does definitely mean another curiosity roll because that sounds interesting as fuck.
Hmm.
So Terry is like, I don't know if you know, but I do own a bar, and I'm not part of the trade federation either. I don't mind. You know, yeah,
We can
she's
do
getting
business
more
if you want to.
serious. That sounds amazing. I would love to. Yeah, totally. Wait, before we start talking about wine and prices and whatnot, I have this message that I need to give to you. Let's do that first.
He nods and he opens the message. He reads it immediately and he nods. I will be there with the people I have here. Thank you for delivering me this message.
You're most welcome.
Now, would you like to visit the winery?
Absolutely not.
Okay. He slowly brings Terry towards the finery. The Selkie Knight is also like there is just like nobleness about him. Like the Flaming Falcons, like the old like you look at the Flaming Falcons, okay,
Hmm.
and like all of them has this aura of like nobleness and might that kind of makes you uncomfortable. But like when you look at Dame Iris and this guy, they don't have that. They don't have that. They're more earthly. Dame Iris was a she, and she was even earthly. She wasn't extremely arrogant. This guy, on the other hand, is like he's a knight, but like this this guy is like a noble, but like
Hmm.
he's not shining like Sir Jarek or the other Dame
Yeah.
Karya. There's some differences between them, it seems. But basically, he opens the doors of the winery, and there's like a lot of wine here. Like um, it's a big winery. There's also a lot of apples as well. And he actually says these apples have the same quality as well. Like they do make people. It goes with the seasons. The old legend
Hmm.
says the old seasons have all the different powers. And in the Pride's Fall, we do respect all the seasons. I
Amazing. Have you considered making cider out of that?
I sadly didn't. I don't know how to make ciders,
I mean,
but I would
but
be
you
very
don't
happy if you
know
help me.
yet. We can. I mean, I would need to look into the process as well. But hey, I mean, it sounds like fun, and cider is actually pretty popular these days. Like, wine is more for the elite,
Hmm.
and cider is something that basically everybody drinks, especially when it's hot. But like when the weather is cold, you can warm it up and like have it at a fireplace, and it's all about mood creating, really. But cider is wonderful for that.
I actually had an idea that I wanted to give these apples and maybe wine to the people in the when the bar arrives. But if you want, I can actually talk with Sir Jared, and we can try to make some ciders with you, and then give it to the commoners to maybe it's like a free trial where they can try for free, and if they like it, they would probably come and buy it, and we can both
Hmm.
actually benefit from it, and it would be considered service to this barony because you are basically working to give free stuff in a bar, like in a
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Wednesday night.
I mean, I'm totally not down for this. We cannot do this at all. Like, I have my duties to Sir Jerk, of course.
He extends a hand.
Yeah, Terry will shake it.
Well, I'm quite happy that we come to an
Oh,
agreement.
fuck. Do you want me to roll for those apples as well?
Yes. Like this is not a drink. You're not interested in them as much as you were
I
drinking.
mean,
It's
yes,
not a
she
drink.
is, because we can make a drink out of it.
Okay, difficulty eight.
All the fucking curiosity based on alcohol. Ay, 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 ay. I got 1 9.
You are good, but that doesn't mean you can't try. Like
Yeah.
you can still be like, I just ignored this fucking motherfucking roll and tried it.
I mean, okay, what she's gonna do is she's gonna ask, "Hey, can I like buy two of those apples?"
Please, if you want to have three, have three. He actually like goes and like gets like a basket and like
Hmm.
puts like 10 of them, and
Whoa.
then like, he gives the basket, and even if you want, you can uh give this people to your people in your bar for free and all that jazz.
Sure, sure. I'll keep it in mind. Thanks a lot. I might experiment a little bit with these. Wonder
Please.
how an apple pie would taste made out of these. That would be amazing.
I am bad at cooking. I am kind of good at like growing things. I have
I mean, I'm not great at cooking either. Don't get me wrong,
well,
but
we can maybe find a cook for the
I mean,
future
there's
if the business
so
grows.
many things you can do. Yeah, definitely, definitely.
Well, I'm quite happy that you actually arrived. Yeah, this is a very cool idea that you had that they may be making ciders out
I'm
of this.
I'm full of good ideas, especially when alcohol's involved.
I'm happy to hear that. Well, if you need anything, let me know. We try to help each other in the Brooklyn, as you know. We don't usually stay in the nobles in the Brooklyn mostly don't stay in the barony baronial freehold. But yeah, if you need anything, let us know. If
Will do, will
you
do.
know, if anyone giving, if anyone doing some dumb shit, let us know as well because that's kind of our job to stop it.
I am doing dumb shit all the time, every day.
That's quite sad, but I hope you were just looking at me.
I'm not really. I'm known for being for acting dumb, but ultimately, acting dumb gives me the results that I want. So
He nods. Well, it was. I need to go back and continue working. So if there's anything else, please don't hesitate to ask me, or I
you
will
have the
go.
message. That's all. And I would once like to know why the sky is blue and the grass is green and it seems so much more vibrant here, but that's not for now. Let's yeah, I have to get back to before my noble lord gets like worried that I have failed him in my noble task as messenger.
It was a pleasure to meet with you again. He extends a hand.
Yep, she'll shake it.
Well, see you later.
Later, mater. And yeah, she'll leave and we'll go back to Jarek.
You enter the freehold. The guard is like, "Yo, you're back. You're back.
Yeah, I
God
barely
damn it."
didn't make it. There was a bear. It was so terrifying.
Then like the guy kind of like puts like two draws in the hands of the other guy. We fucking made a bet.
Oh, what? You thought I wasn't going to come back?
No, I said that like Terry will come back by beaten by the Red Caps. He said no, Terry will find a way, so he won.
You should have a little bit more faith in me.
I will try my best next time. I
Good.
actually won't bet against you, Ant, because I saw you defeating people in the like tournament as well in the past.
Yeah, I'm Terry. I'm awesome.
You are
Gee.
Terry. Never bet against Terry.
If there's a way, I will find it, and if there's no way that I have found, I will make one.
Good way to live
Apple?
your life. Ah, I would love to.
Gives him an apple.
He takes and bites the apple. This is a one delicious apple.
I know, right? It's the best.
Well, the Sir Jerick is still at his room. He didn't leave that much, so you know where he is.
Yep. I will talk to you later.
Okay. The
Then,
I think you
yeah.
go to his room.
Yep. She'll knock on the door. Actually, no, she does not knock on the door. Yeah, you know what? She knocks on the door, immediately enters. She doesn't wait for like an answer.
There's no one in the room.
Huh. So, Jarek.
There are like voices coming from the outside. Um, it's like someone says, "Stab, take it back. Stab now, take it back."
If you're
Fine.
having sex with someone, I don't want to know. You should hang a sock on your door.
It's basically coming from the outside, but the back of the house, back
Mm-hmm.
of that house. So when you say that, like some people laughs and says, "Shut up, continue." That's Jericho saying, "We're having a training, Terry. Come near me. I'm here."
Okay. She'll walk up and yeah, we'll actually salute. Messages delivered, sir. Everybody's happy and pleased with you, and I'm sure your name will be widely spread, even widelier spread throughout this barony.
You
Apple?
see, he actually takes the apple and before you arrive near him, there's like six guys who like treat like they're like against each other and like they're like holding like swords that are like made from wooden swords, and he
Hmm.
takes the apple and he says, "Oh, thank you. I'm happy that you arrived." As he like checks his watch, I don't fucking know. It's not working. Uh, what time is it, Jenny? And the one of the Boggins there says like, it's 4, sir. Yeah, I'm happy that you arrived before we normally leave.
I know you were hoping that I wouldn't come back, but here I am. But please, enjoy your apple.
He does enjoy his opal. Like, this is a quite a nice apple. Wow. Okay, everyone. Tomorrow we will do this at the same time, same hour. And if you just make sure to run not do your running in the morning. See you tomorrow. And he actually like turns to Terry after his speech and he says like, "I'm gonna go. Are you gonna like come with me?
At
The
your
car?"
wish is my command.
God damn it! Stop
She's just kind of watching him because the apple.
it. Hmm.
She's mostly curious about the effects. So, she's just watching him.
He actually like smiles more. Like the apple stretches slowly to affect him to be more open or more like your like it's all about like again the summer is all about like not like spring is about growth and like summer is about production.
Hmm.
So like he is more like active, like he's a bit more active than he is, and he actually like goes outside and like now you see he's not troll face but this human face. um he's wearing a suit, and he actually like takes out his what was the name of that he takes out his suit's tie
Hmm.
and And he's like, ah, this was uncomfortable. But yeah, whew, opens the um, he opens the door for Terry, and then enters to his car. Are you gonna go to your home or are you gonna go somewhere else?
Uh, I am not entirely sure. Do you have any suggestions?
I I don't have any suggestions on where you go. I think you can go to your house. We can, I don't know. He kind of like looks like, I don't know what you mean.
We could do something fun. There's still time.
Okay, what do you want to do? That was a dumb
Uh,
question. I will let you know what you want to do.
Everything. I'm open to suggestions. What's the one thing that you're like, you know, you want to break free? What do you want to do?
Hmm. I think you know what? I want to watch Chernobyl. I had a lot of like paperwork today, but I think I can do them in the morning. Yeah, I want to watch that like TV series Chernobyl.
Okay,
Yeah?
not necessarily what I was thinking, but hey, sure, yeah.
What did you want to do? He kind of like smiles.
Watch Chernobyl.
I don't think that's what you want to do, so that was not what you were thinking. So tell me what you were thinking.
I'm thinking about having another apple. Want one?
Yeah?
Here. She'll hand another apple to him.
He like picks the apple. He like eats it. Like this apple, by the way, I'm just gonna say, like these apples are quite nice. I normally don't eat a lot of apple because I try to keep it diet, but I don't think I'm gonna eat anything tonight. Those apples are very nice. And he like starts the car, and like opens the radio, opens like like more faster musics than he normally listens.
Hmm. Yeah.
Drives a bit more faster.
Terry is like, duly noted. She starts to like these apples more and more.
So like he actually goes to his house and like, okay, come out, come out.
Terry will, get out. She would have actually drank like another Red Bull while they were in the car.
Yeah, like he goes up, like his house, and he whistles. The crown comes in. He pets the crown and like actually pets the crown more than he should, no more than he does.
You know what we should do?
Yes,
A race.
I I don't need like I don't I it's how do I say this? It is disrespectful for me and to my friend to use them in a race. I don't think
I
my friend
mean,
would like that.
she'll just, kind of look up at Crown and it's like, want to show how fast you are?
The crown does not understand what Terry says. The crown looks at Terry a bit like not jealous, but with a side eye. Like this fucking griffin barely actually fits in this room anyway, and he actually like looks at the crown and says like you should go upstairs. And Terry, I understand that I won't, I understand a race, but like the I it would be risking the sheet, and I don't want to risk the sheet.
I mean, I don't mind going to the Dreaming for it.
Why don't we watch Chernobyl?
Fine.
And maybe I will get some drinks for us while we do. What do you
Okay.
want to drink?
Actually, I have this bottle of wine. I wouldn't mind testing it.
Okay, let me try that one. He kind of like goes and like pours the wine and actually brings some like snacks for Terry. He doesn't get the snacks, but like he starts to open the TV series from Netflix. Um, comes to couch and like puts his like feet on the place where like there's a thing in front of the couch where you put your legs.
Mhm. Mhm.
But you didn't see him doing that before, but that's also something that he does. Like now, being more comfortable or being more active, and he like not lays, but like sits in a way where like his back is like more comfortable,
Mhm.
and he actually starts to eat from the snacks as well while drinking or sipping his wine, and
Yeah.
he starts the TV series.
Terry will actually sit on like the back of the couch,
Hmm.
like with her ass on and with her feet like on the seat, and she'll actually crawl like behind him and just because why not? She's just kind of testing to see how far this wine and the apples, how far they're like
Hmm.
bringing it. So she just kind of starts like massaging his muscles because why the fuck not?
No, she does. Like thank you, Terry. This is actually quite nice. The things that you do.
What can
He
I say?
does
I
have a
am a
lot of messes,
very
though.
nice person.
He does have a lot of muscles, by the way.
Hmm. I mean, luckily Terry has rather nimble fingers, because being a guitar player, that's definitely a thing.
but
Let me
but
actually see
Terry,
if I can.
you should sit near the couch. Like you shouldn't just like
It's
massage.
fine. You like it?
I love it. Yeah.
Then, well, what's the problem?
I mean, we should watch this together, right?
I am watching.
Okay. The beginning of the movie is maybe considered boring, but it becomes quite weird and close. Like it becomes like quite I don't know. Did you watch the series? But it's very
No,
tense.
I've not yet.
It's very tense. So he is watching it like very tense as well. What is Terry doing while he's watching?
I mean, she's sort of watching along. She is just pouring more wine and more wine and more wine, and she's drinking from it as well, but not as much because she still has to work like the late shift. So
Hmm.
I guess that's might be a place to end the scene.
Okay, okay.
I don't know, like unless you
Uh,
have something else, like.
he is watching, but like he does like look up to Terry time to time while like Terry is still doing what she does.
Hmm.
But doesn't say anything. He's just like continue watching the. So would that be the moment we end our scene?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, players, for playing. Thank you, watchers, for watching. See you next time.